All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to the fighters for this bout on our card. It's brought to you with thanks to MMA Fight Store. We do it in the lightweight division. Introducing to you first, standing across in the blue corner. Tip the scale, 69.8 kilos. From Early Beach, trained out of the Whitsundays Martial Arts Gym. His record, 2 fights for 2 wins. This is Damien C. His opponent standing across in the red corner, weighed in officially 70.35 kilos. Right here in Townsville, he's trained out of the Courage Training Centre. Steps into the cage for fight number 2 tonight, looking to open his winning account. Townsville makes some noise. This is Sebastian Woods. Referee in charge of the action, Mr. Peter Hickmott.
The crowd. Woods seeming to be the hometown favourite. This fight brought to you by MMA Fight Store, now with their convenient Brisbane store open and running. Getting quality equipment has never been easier. Head to mmafightstore.com.au to upgrade your MMA gear today. C in the blue corner, Woods in the red. The definitive height difference between the two, Woods being the beneficiary. I like what I'm seeing from C already. He's got that volume. It's not necessarily the volume of strikes, it's the volume of movement. Moving his head, putting out feints, and getting reads. Wood seems to be biting on a few of them.
Yeah, C's staying really composed with those feints, keeping him thinking. He's doing everything right so far.
You can hear the sage advice from MMA OG Coach Ian Bone just telling Woods, just relax, relax, in the face of all those feints, just relax.
Ready to blitz. Don't let him control the distance. Let him control the distance.
Woods doing a pretty decent job of not giving in to any of the pressure that the feints represent, not biting on too many of them, not giving up too much ground.
Hands high, don't get too relaxed. Discipline. Keep it disciplined, Seth. Discipline. Discipline, gotta go, be first. Come on. Head up, center, head up, center. Why, yeah, once he's back up, let's commit. Range is off, lock up his body.
Woods seeming pretty comfortable. He's got it in the range that he wants. It's a very long jab, and you'll notice that the height difference does make it. It's a differentiator in that the shoulder of Woods is exactly at the same head height of C. So when he's pumping that jab out, it's just going literally in a straight line, the shortest path to the target, straight into the head of Damien C.
Yeah, like Sebastian Woods, he's doubling up on that jab as well, just constantly keeping something in C's face.
Bit of a staring contest. If you're Sebastian Woods, I mean, this is a fantastic formula. What I can see from this is stifle him, frustrate him, and then it's C who the onus is on to do something different. You have to change it up. You can't just sit outside eating these jabs and these inside leg kicks.
Exclamation mark on the round now. Put an exclamation mark on the round now.
Yes, he's doing a good job to control the center of the cage, but I'd like him to push the pace a little bit more with those striking exchanges.
Seems to be his MO in his past fights as well. Seeming a little bit worried about the strikes then. He shied away and allowed Woods to come in and clinch.
Just knee the legs. Just knee the legs. Just knee the legs.
Woods doing a great job with those double underhooks there.
Take your time, knee the legs. Go. Knee him hard. Knee him hard. You only got 10 seconds.
Yeah, and you can hear Ian Bone just calling him knee those legs hard, especially in that first round. It's going to cost a lot. And Damien C. Woods loves it. He saved everything that seemed into that last big punch that he threw.
Yeah, he's definitely excited, that's for sure.
A decent first round with some feeling out, but when you're an amateur, you got to watch out for that feeling out period. It's most of the round. You've got 3-minute rounds as we cut to our replay brought to you by POA Billboards.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like Damien C, looking to feint on the outside, but time can kind of slip away from you there when you are fighting in the amateur fights with those shorter rounds.
That replay brought to you by POA Billboards, North Queensland's own homegrown outdoor advertising company, delivering your message daily to over 2 million people in Queensland. Go to poa.com.au to learn more.
Discipline hands. Discipline feet.
Let's see if Damien C wants to pick up the action a little bit. If he turns some of these feints into actual strikes, we might be talking.
Don't stay there for too long. Don't stay there for
Again, it's
too
the
long.
lead side of
Step
Woods.
off if you need to. Don't stay there for too long. Come on, work.
It's the jab, it's the inside leg kick.
Outworking. Come on. More jabs,
See it
more
again.
kicks. Back him up.
See, giving looks, but it's
Good.
nothing's coming on it. Woods fantastically addresses the takedown.
Watch for it again. Watch for it again. Don't keep the middle busy.
And C finally goes, and you can see that it was worth.
Watch it.
Yeah,
Gets Woods backing up.
Yeah, landed a couple of nice strikes in that exchange.
Front kick to the face.
See if that builds a little bit of the confidence in him, so he can
Level changes.
just let the trigger go.
Level changes, yes. Make it hard for him. Good.
Giving Woods a
Follow
few
that
kicks of his own.
Follow it up with something up the middle.
See how he likes it.
Good, yes, but look, he's looking to level
I have a
change
saying
the
in my
shot.
gym, punches
He's
set up
waiting to level
feints.
change for that shot.
And this is part of the reason why. When you're feigning to try and set up punches, eventually they just won't believe you. You have to give them something to respect.
Yeah, they need something to bite on. If you haven't really committed to a shot, it is going to be hard for them to bite on something they haven't seen yet.
Down, corridor busy, come on, first, Steph. Be first. First and last.
Totally agree. Ian Bone saying be first and last, especially if you're the taller guy. It's a fantastic way to go. Long jab, inside leg kick. The onus is then on C to be able to return, and if Woods can capitalise on it.
Set it up, Seb. Push him back and blitz. Push him back and blitz. No, don't let him off. Push him
Woods
back
just sort
again,
of
win center.
able to control the pace. He's able to control what sort of strikes are happening. He's able to control
I need something.
where in the cage it's happening. And C finally just starting to let him go.
Now, Seb, now.
They're calling Seb to just pulled it
On
on.
that cage for me. Come on.
Damien C breathing out of his mouth.
Blitz and go. Blitz, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, Seb. Chin down. Watch the overhand.
Calling Woods to believe in himself, and he does exactly that and just throws a three-piece combo. It looked
Roll
beautiful.
into that overhand. He's trying to roll
It doesn't
into
look
the
like
overhand.
C's trying to counterpunch, so there's almost no reason not to.
Yeah, he's not trying to counter during the exchanges. He's waiting for the break and then trying to, throw his overhand, throw his
Shut down
kicks.
his overhand. Yeah, there you go.
I'd like to see him, try and set up like some half-beat shots and, counter during the combinations.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Now, body lock.
And then when he is going, he's almost saving everything up for a really big shot.
Cage, Seb, go. You have to.
Gets in on a leg, gives up on it, it seems.
Yeah, that was a pretty deep bite on that single.
Yeah. Woods put three together there. Another decent round for Woods. As we head into the third, it could be two in the bank for Woods. He's been more active. He's been landing the cleaner
That
shots.
is the end of round number 2. Thank you to our sponsors and sponsors tonight.
Unfortunately, as we go to the POA replay, it could be yet another fight where Damien C, you can literally see it slipping out of his hands.
Yeah, I think he just needs to pull that trigger a little bit more. When he's in those exchanges, he's not backing himself. I think he needs to just commit. He's doing a good job controlling the cage at times as well, and he's just not pulling that trigger.
I totally agree. He's putting the lead hand feint out there, but he's thrown no jabs. So you've got to be feinting with what you're actually throwing in the fight. He's throwing that overhand. Feint the level change. Feint things that you're actually going to build off. And that replay brought to you by POA Billboards. Talk to POA today about how they can help your small business and make a big impact. Go to poa.com.au to learn more.
Busier than him. Discipline hands. Let's make sure of it. Be undeniable.
We'll see if Woods can be a little bit busier and really start to turn it on, and see if
Keep the cage press up.
Damien C can find his groove in the fight. Almost back himself,
Corridor busy. Up
because
and
you're
up.
two in the hole, arguably.
Look what he's rolling with his head.
If he wants to take this fight out, he needs to take Woods out.
Yeah, I totally agree with that statement. Now, I think he needs to look for a finish in this round.
If he wants to do it with a takedown, he needs to make that thing happen. Oh, and a big shot! It spun Damien C around. He did not like that at all. That is such a strange reaction. You got to be hurt. You got to be hurt to do a full 360. And he looks to close the distance and get Woods off him. And all it's done is lead to Woods pressing him against the cage.
I'd like to see Woods try to frame and break here and continue striking. I think he was doing well on the feet.
Could not agree more, especially if he's finally got Damien C hurt.
Keep knee in those big points. Go on.
All this time, he's just letting him recover. And there we see it. Let's see if Woods can get back on his bike.
Every separation. Good. Keep the corridor busy. You can see.
I think that was the first real power hand from the rear side that Woods has thrown, and it cracked C.
No, sorry, mate. Finish him.
That's it. Now go a bit lower and then come high.
Work, Seb.
C going for a head kick. Going for a spinning back fist. He needs to watch out for those, especially in these amateur fights. He's got to watch out if the elbow lands. I like that straight to the body. If Damien C can go body head, body head, change it up, he'll be able to get some of these takedowns because they look like the strikes that he's throwing. But unfortunately, nothing he's doing is building. It's not building, it's not synonymous. It's not a symbiotic whole bunch of moves that he's been able to put together and create a style out of it. It's just kind of one and done. I'll throw a big overhand. I'll do this. I'll feint a bunch.
Then in turn, you work the frames. Separate violently.
Brilliant head post there by Woods.
Yeah, Woods really just controlling him on the fence with that underhook and that head positioning.
It's so stifling, isn't it?
Stay disciplined. Good head pressure.
Really just wearing him down for the last 40 seconds of the round.
Oh, looks like that one went a little bit too low.
Deep breath. There's 1 minute left, but he's got 5 to recover.
I wonder if we'll see Damien C use his 5 minutes here. He is pretty gassed. He's only got 40 seconds left in the fight. And a fight he's arguably losing. It will be interesting to see, if he
it was a
decides to come out
legit
and use
low
it.
blow. And it's a good point. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? If you're 2 rounds in the hole.
Yeah, look to recuperate a bit of energy and come out for a 40-second blitz and, maybe try and look for the finish.
It's either that or lose. That's pretty much he's got his back against the wall. Completely accidental shot. These things happen. Damien C shaking it out. Sometimes it's just a matter of time. C says he's good.
1 point, 1 shot. Tally. 1 point, 1 shot.
1 point.
That's a big call from
Unfortunate.
Peter Hickmont.
For Seb Woods. But it is what it is. Peter Hickmont did not like it. I don't think a takedown is going to cut it when you've got this much time left in a fight. Damien C needs to let his hands go. He needs to let kicks go. He needs to let something go. And he knocks the mouth guard out and throws another rear hand. Woods says, let's go. Ooh-wee. With only seconds left. If only Damien C just did this a little bit earlier, believed in himself. Oh, man. That is crazy. A little bit of a moral victory for Damien C. As he Is it enough? And with that said, we hand it over to James O'Shea to give us the official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get our two fighters to center cage to make this one official. Put your hands together for both fighters, and a big thank you to MMA Fight Store for sponsoring this bout on our card here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges score about 29-27, all to your winner by unanimous decision. And it goes to the red corner, Sebastian Wood.
So even